The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. Part 3. Dawn rises in a blaze of gold as Aslan races across the fields, Lucy and Susan gripping his mane, tears of lingering heartbreak still clinging to their faces, yet now replaced by awe and soaring hope. Every stride of the lion feels like thunder rolling through the world. The air ripples with life where he passes. Frost cracks and melts in his wake, blossoms burst from the soil. The trees lean toward him as if bowing. Lucy clings tightly, her heart pounding. He's alive. He's really alive. If only Peter and Edmund could see him now. Susan, behind her, holds her breath, afraid that if she exhales too deeply, the moment might vanish like a dream. They reach the witch's castle, an imposing fortress carved from black ice and stone. Its walls tower like jagged claws reaching for the sky. The courtyard is filled with stone statues, creatures frozen mid-fear. A fox cowering beneath its tail, a giant with fists raised, a rabbit mid-sprint, a bird with wings half spread. Lucy's chest tightens. All of them. The witch did this. She runs to a small fawn with familiar curly hair, frozen tears carved into his stone cheeks. Mr. Tumnus, oh no. Susan lifts a hand to her lips, eyes wet. This is horrible. Aslan, can't we help them? Aslan steps forward calmly. Stand aside, little ones. He breathes deeply over Mr. Tumnus's stone figure. A warm golden mist spills from his mouth, rolling across the statue like sunlight, pouring over a winter cliff. Cracks appear in the stone. Color returns to the fawn's cheeks. He blinks, gasps, falls forward into Lucy's arms. "Lucy!" he cries, voice trembling with confusion and relief. I thought I would never see you again." Lucy hugs him fiercely. "You're safe now. Aslan saved you." Aslan moves through the courtyard like a sunrise sweeping across a dark land. Everywhere his breath touches, stone softens, color returns, life stirs. A whole army awakens, unicorns shaking out their manes, bears roaring with new breath, dwarfs rubbing their eyes, eagles beating their wings, giants stretching as if waking from a long sleep. Soon, dozens of creatures surround Aslan, cheering, crying, kneeling. They feel hope roar inside them for the first time in years. Lucy climbs onto a nearby rock. "Everyone, the witch has gone to the battle. Peter and Edmund are fighting her now. They need help." The crowd murmurs in panic, then determination. Aslan rears up, mane blazing in the sun. "To the battlefront!" he roars. The army erupts into motion. Creatures leap, sprint, fly, stomp, gallop toward the distant valley. Susan and Lucy run beside them, breathless, hearts racing. Behind them, Tumnus, newly freed, rushes to join the charge. The ground shakes beneath thousands of beating paws and hooves. The sky fills with soaring wings. Hope, bright and fierce, surges through Narnia again. In the wide valley of Baruna, Peter stands tall on a rocky ridge, sword in hand, shield raised, heart hammering in his chest. Below him, creatures of every shape clash in chaotic battle roars, shrieks, and clanging metal fill the air. His army is small compared to the witch's icy hordes. Shadow creatures, frost-covered giants, wolves with glowing blue eyes, trolls with snow swirling at their feet. Edmund stands beside Peter, breathing hard. Sweat drips down his forehead, mixing with dirt and melted snow. "This is my fault," he thinks. "She used me. She's here because of me. I have to fix this. I have to protect them." Peter looks at him. "Ready?" Edmund nods. I'm with you. Good, Peter says. Then follow me. He raises his sword and roars, For Narnia! The armies collide like thunder, meeting a mountainside. Steel clashes against claws. Creatures roar and shriek. Arrows slice the air. Griffin riders dive from the sky, while dwarfs slash through icy beasts. Below, Peter fights at the front, blocking blows, shouting orders, pushing back wave after wave. Edmund, swift and determined, dodges attacks, moving with a mixture of guilt and courage. Every strike carries the thought, I will not run, not again. Then the witch enters the battle. Frost follows in her wake. She swings her wand, and creatures freeze mid-motion, fur turning to stone, eyes wide in horror. She moves like a storm of winter given form, cold wind howling around her. She freezes a centaur mid-charge. She freezes a leopard mid-leap. She freezes a dwarf who tries to flank her. Her voice slices the field. I will rule forever. Edmund sees her. A sick feeling hits his stomach as she turns more of their army to stone. I caused this. She's winning because of me. But then he remembers Aslan's forgiveness, and he remembers that he can still choose who he wants to be. He sprints through the battle, weaving between giants and wolves. When he reaches the witch, he leaps forward. She raises her wand. Edmund slashes upward. The wand snaps. Magic shatters in a crackling blast of light. The witch screams in rage and strikes Edmund down. He collapses, breath knocked out of him, pain spreading across his chest. Peter sees it and feels his heart tear. Edmund! He fights desperately to reach his brother, hacking through enemies with a fury he didn't know he possessed. Above them, the sky darkens sharply. Then light erupts across the ridge. A roar bursts through the air. Aslan arrives. He charges down the hill with an army of newly freed creatures at his back. Giants shaking the ground, eagles shrieking, unicorns sprinting. The witch's forces turn in fear, panic spreading through their ranks. The witch whirls to face the lion, her crown flickering with cold fire. You, she screams, you are dead. Aslan's gaze is fierce and calm. Not all deaths bind. She tries to summon magic. Nothing happens. Her broken wand lies useless in the snow. Aslan leaps. The final blow is swift. The witch's reign ends in an instant. Silence falls. Winter breaks. The world exhales. Across the valley her army scatters or surrenders. Sunlight floods the sky, warm and bright. Peter drops beside Edmund, shaking. Edmund, stay with me. Lucy arrives moments later, breathless. She pulls out her healing vial, hands trembling. Ed, please. She drips a single glowing drop onto his lips. For a terrifying moment, nothing happens. Then Edmund's chest rises, his eyes open. Lucy, he whispers. She bursts into tears and hugs him tightly. Don't you ever scare me like that again. Peter laughs shakily. You idiot, he murmurs, voice breaking. I'm so glad you're here. Aslan approaches with quiet pride. Edmund meets his gaze with new humility. I tried to make things right. Aslan nods. You did, and you have earned the name Just. Days later, Narnia blossoms fully into spring. Rivers shine, trees sway in warm breezes, music fills the air. Aslan leads the children to Cair Paravel, the shimmering palace by the sea. Its golden towers glow under sunlight. Inside, 4 thrones stand tall. Peter steps forward nervously. "Are you sure this is for us?" Aslan smiles. "You are more than you know." The children take their places. Long live King Peter the Magnificent. Long live Queen Susan the Gentle. Long live King Edmund the Just. Long live Queen Lucy the Valiant. Their reign lasts for many years. They grow into wise, noble rulers. Peace returns. Narnia flourishes. But one day, while chasing the legendary white stag, they wander near a familiar lamppost. A strange feeling washes over them. Lucy stops. "I know this place." Peter touches the post. "This feels like the beginning." Branches part. They step through and tumble back into the wardrobe room. Just children again. Only minutes have passed in the real world. The professor listens quietly and nods. Yes, Narnia often works that way. You may return again, but never through the same door twice. Lucy turns toward the wardrobe, hand resting on its wooden frame. Her heart glows softly, because she knows Aslan is still out there, not tame, never tame, but always good.